this the reason why the Sussexes were not invited to the recent birthday party of the former President Barack Obama? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London today. Now, if you are, well, an historian who loves all these wonderful buildings that we have here in the United Kingdom, this really will need no introduction. This, of course, is Westminster Abbey. Now, we're at the south side of Westminster Abbey today, and it's a wonderful place. When you look up at the structure and the architecture, you do kind of think, will we ever build anything as spectacular as these buildings again? Prince Charles has it right. We are making a mockery and a mess of some of our beautiful towns and cities, but I'm sure it just doesn't happen here in the United Kingdom. But as ever, back to your royal story today. Now, as we know, the recent spectacular birthday party by the former President Barack Obama, along with his wife Michelle, was one of those events that everybody who was anybody wished to be invited to. And the media, of course, caught on to the fact that with Prince Harry being a former close pal, it was a natural shoo-in. Of course they would be invited. You can imagine the shock when we then found out that the former royals were not invited, or they couldn't go, whichever version you wish to believe. But what's interesting to note is that it does appear that what came out then afterwards, should we say, was that both Michelle and the former president didn't really like the idea of the fact that Harry and Meghan had been, shall we say, rather cruel on camera to his family, particularly Her Majesty the Queen. Now, if like me, you're a fan of all things royal, I was there when Michelle and the President visited Her Majesty the Queen for the very first time. Do you remember that alleged faux pas when Michelle accidentally touched Her Majesty the Queen? It was just a gesture of friendliness, nothing else, obviously. But it does appear that Her Majesty has kept in touch with Barack and Michelle. Ever since, of course, the sad demise of her husband, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, it appears that Michelle has been offering condolences, notes, flowers, that sort of stuff. She apparently likes Her Majesty a lot, and who wouldn't, as does Barack. So you can see the problem that they've got. They're very friendly with our reigning monarch, and not just the monarch, but His Royal Highness Prince Charles too. So it makes it very difficult, even though they've been friends with the Sussexes previously, or should I just say Prince Harry previously, to make that relationship work. And if they had have invited the Sussexes to his birthday party, what message is that sending out? What it does appear is that it's going to be very difficult for Harry and Meghan moving forward, because they all have friends on either sides. And I think what we're going to be seeing over the next year is which camp you decide to go in, whether you're with Harry and Meghan or whether you're with, of course, the British monarchy. It appears for now, though, that the former president, along with his wife, are very much in the camp of Her Majesty the Queen. Neil Sean in the heart of London.